You know, when you see a butterfly, it's easy to just think pretty, right? They're these delicate, almost magical things fluttering around. But what if I told you that beneath all that beauty, there's a much deeper, and honestly, sometimes much darker story? A story that people have been telling for thousands of years, all over the world. So, yeah, let's get into it.
I mean, it's a real head-scratcher, isn't it? How does this vibrant, living insect get tied up with some of our heaviest ideas about the afterlife? That's the big question we're going to try and unpack here, and trust me, the answers are pretty wild.
All right, so the most obvious place to start is with the butterfly's own life story. It's this incredible 3-act play that nature puts on, and for centuries we humans have been watching completely fascinated.
Think about how perfectly this maps onto our own ideas of existence. You start with the caterpillar, right? It's stuck on the ground, crawling around. That's us in our everyday earthly life. Then it seals itself away in a chrysalis. It's still, it looks lifeless. It's basically a little tomb, and that, of course, is death. But then the magic happens. The butterfly emerges and flies away. It's not just life, it's a total rebirth. It's such a perfect metaphor. It's almost like nature planned it that way.
And you can see exactly why this idea was so powerful for Christian theology. The whole journey became this incredible symbol for the life of Christ. You have his time on earth, his death and burial in the tomb, and then the resurrection. It's all right there, mirrored perfectly in the life of this tiny creature.
But it's not just about religion. The symbol goes deep into our own psychology too. The famous psychoanalyst Carl Jung looked at this and saw a map for our own personal growth. He said that we all have to go through these tough, dark periods, our own personal chrysalis, you could say, to really come out the other side and become who we're meant to be.
Okay, but for a lot of cultures, this connection is way more intense than just a metaphor. For them, the butterfly isn't just like a soul, it literally is a soul.
So get this. In ancient Greece, the word for soul was Psyche, and Psyche was also the name of a goddess, this mortal woman who fell in love with Eros, the god of love. And in almost every statue or painting of her, she shone with butterfly wings. They didn't even try to be subtle about it. The soul and the butterfly were one and the same.
And here's the really mind-blowing part. It wasn't just the Greeks. All over the globe, cultures that had zero contact with each other somehow came to the exact same conclusion. In Japan, seeing a butterfly could mean the soul of a loved one was visiting. In parts of Europe, they were thought to be the souls of children. And in ancient Mexico, yep, same thing. It's just wild that so many people saw the same deep truth in this one insect.
So, with a symbol this powerful, it's no surprise that it shows up in some pretty different places. I mean, from holy art in the Renaissance all the way to modern Japanese street style. Let's start with the sacred. When a Renaissance artist painted the baby Jesus holding a butterfly, that wasn't just a cute detail. No way. That was a serious piece of visual storytelling. It was a secret little clue, a foreshadowing of the resurrection that was to come. It's a symbol of divine hope, just sitting right there in a child's hand. And now for something completely different. Jump forward to today, to Gothic Lolita fashion in Japan. Here, the butterfly is hanging out with skulls, crosses, and black roses. In this world, it's not about a glorious resurrection. It's more about that fragile, fleeting beauty, an innocent soul living right on the edge of a much darker, mysterious world. It perfectly captures that vibe of being caught between life and death.
So we've talked about rebirth, we've talked about the soul. It's all very beautiful and poetic. But what if the ancient link between butterflies and death wasn't just a metaphor? What if it was based on something a lot more real and a lot more disturbing?
Yeah, you heard me right. This might come as a shock. Forget flowers and nectar for a second. There are actually species of butterflies that feed on animal fluids, including blood from open wounds and even the tears right out of the eyes of animals like turtles.
And if you thought that was weird, it gets darker. To get vital minerals like salt, butterflies are drawn to all sorts of decaying things: mud, dung, and yes, even dead bodies. All of a sudden, the image of a butterfly fluttering away from a fallen soldier on a battlefield, well, it takes on a whole new, chilling meaning, doesn't it?
And right here is the incredible duality of the butterfly. You've got these two totally opposite ideas living in one creature. On the one hand, you have this beautiful, elegant symbol of hope and the soul taking flight. And on the other, you have the grim reality of an insect that's literally drawn to the scene of death and decay. You have to think, our ancestors probably saw both.
So in the end, maybe the butterfly is the perfect symbol precisely because it holds both of these truths. It represents the entire cycle, the beautiful, the brutal, the transformation, and the decay. It's the spiritual and the physical all wrapped up in one. So the next time you see one float by, the real question is, what are you going to see? A sign of hope or a little reminder of where we all end up? Maybe it has to be both.